Hey guys, Mommy Toy Genius here. Can anybody guess what time it is? That's right, it's princess time! Woohoo! This is the part of the video where Mommy gets to play with all kinds of fun, pink and pretty princess stuff. As you can see, I have a pretty princess play-doh surprise egg over here. Princess foam beads. And I also have all kinds of other fun surprise eggs. We'll see what's inside those in a minute. Who's ready to make some pretty princess bracelets? I know I am. But first we need to see what's inside our surprise eggs. I'll give you guys a hint. It might be something to go with our really awesome foam beads. So first, let's open our foam beads. See what these look like. Ooh, that one's a little bit tricky. Oh, I see. I gotta pull from this side. Ooh, as you can see already through the bag, there's a wide range of foam beads in here. I've never seen these before, so I'm really excited to find out what they look like. There we go. Woohoo! Look at all those beads, guys. Let's check them out. First we have a green star bead. That's fun. Every princess is a star, right? We've got the blue and pink Princess Tiara. The princess label bead. The heart bead. It's pink and purple. Oh, don't forget the glass slipper. Does everybody know who lost their glass slipper in the Disney movie? Yeah, it was Cinderella, right? And her Prince Charming, we had to come find her and give her back her slipper. We have a beautiful green butterfly. Let's see, what am I missing? Ooh, we have some lips. Anything else? I know. Oh, don't forget the diamonds for the princess's wedding ring, right? Okay, guys, so we see all the really cool beads that we have to choose from. Next is we need to open up our surprise eggs and see what's inside those. I'll give you guys a hint. They're going to be something to help us put together our princess bracelets. Make sure you're all on the lookout for our hidden letters in each one of the surprise eggs. And at the end of this video, we're going to put them all together for a Smart Kids Word of the Day. You'll see what I mean in a minute. For now, let's go ahead and open up this silly looking purple egg. Sounds like fun in there. Alright, let's see what's inside. I think there's a letter. What do you guys think? And all kinds of pink beads. Yay! Does anybody know what letter this is? It's the letter N. N. Cool. What egg should we open up next, guys? Let's try opening up the bright pink egg. Or we could call it hot pink, right? This one doesn't have a face on it. But I bet there's something cool inside. We've got our white beads. And the letter C. Yay! Another letter to put with our N. Okay guys, so we have our foam beads over here. We've got our pretty pink beads right here. We better keep them all together, right? That'll make it a little bit easier when we go to make our bracelets in a minute. What egg do you guys want to open next? I want to open the dark yellow egg. beads inside this egg? Pop. Ooh, do you guys know what color that is? It's the color purple. That's gonna go great with our pink and white beads. Hey, wait. You guys missed the letter. It's the letter I. Hey guys, I'm right here. Put him with the other letters. Which egg should we do next? The pink or the yellow? Oops, the pink fell out. I guess we gotta do the pink. See what's inside. Yellow! Woohoo! Now we've got some yellow beads to add to the mix, guys. And we have the letter E. So let's see, so far we have the letter C, the letter E, the letter N, and the letter I. Ooh, I can't wait to see what our smart kid word of the day is. Next, we have one last egg. And that's the yellow egg. I wonder what our last color is. Hot pink, one of my favorites. And we have the letter R. So we have yellow, pink, hot pink, purple, and white. I hope you guys didn't forget about our really awesome big pink princess surprise egg. I can't wait to open that one. That one's my favorite. Check her out. She's the queen bee of all surprise eggs. She's got this beautiful tiara. Well, let's take off this tiara and put it right here. Right in the middle of all these beautiful beads. Let's take off the play-doh and see. Woohoo! A big purple egg. Ooh, I can't wait to see what's inside. Hey, do you guys think there might be more beads in here? I really hope so. I better be careful opening this one. Woohoo! Oh, guys, it's blue and green beads. And what are these? These are not beads. Those are gumballs. Yummy! Ooh, they're falling everywhere. I want this pink one right now. That's tasty, guys. All right. So we're gonna move these gumballs out of the way. And put them in my little egg over here. Get all my beads together because we're about to make some fun princess bracelets. We've got P, C, N, I, R, and E. So now that we've separated all of the colors of the plastic and the foam beads, we can begin making our bracelets. First, we start with a nice little piece of thread or nylon, anything that you can use that's stretchy, if you like stretchy. If you don't like stretchy, I'm sure you can use the yarn or something else. I like this. This is a type of nylon thread you can buy at Walmart, or there's many places you can buy it right there in the fabric or the craft department. It's really easy to find, you guys. It comes on a reel and you can use it for just about anything, or you can go search on some websites and find crafting thread, bracelet making thread. There's all different names for it. This is the one that I like to use because it's clear. So we're going to start now by grabbing a bead that we like. Not a foam bead because we're going to use this as our end bead. So let's think of the bead color we want to end on. I'm thinking I'm going to want to end on maybe a white bead because that's a nice universal color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the wire through the bead. And then I'm going to tie it off. This way I create a base for my bracelet, so then when I load all the other beads into it, it won't slip off. Because this thread is very stretchy and very wearable, but it's also very slippery. So do about 2 knots just to make sure that it's on there nice and tight and that when you tug on it, it doesn't slip off, okay? So first, we're going to measure around my wrist. You see that my wrist is about a little bit smaller than this. Some people like to wear their bracelets loose. I happen to like to wear my bracelets loose. Plus, you need to give room for the beads that you use, especially the foam beads, because they're a little thick. So I'm going to go ahead and cut mine right here. Kids at home, if you're using scissors, make sure you're using safety scissors or have your parents help you with the scissors, okay? So once you have a nice, secure end bead, then you go ahead and start your pattern. I'm going to go ahead and start by making pink and yellow. These are going to be my 3 spacer end beads. Spacer beads are what you can put in between your large charms or whatever your big beads are that you want to show off. These ones just kind of separate each of the charms. So I've got white, pink, yellow. Now I think maybe I'll do blue. I really like blue, so I want to add a little bit of blue in there. So we've got the blue. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick a really pretty spacer bead. And I think the one I want to use is, I think I'm going to use this cute little blue tiara. Well, it's a blue bead with a pink tiara, right? You just want to work really carefully to push it through. That looks great. Okay, now I'm going to do another white bead, because what you typically want to do with a bracelet, and it's really up to your preference and your style, but what you want to do most of the time is create a pattern. So my pattern is white, pink, blue, foam bead. So now I'm going to do another pink. And you guessed it, the next color is yellow. Be sure and check how much space you have, because you have to create a pattern that is just the same on each side if you want a symmetry in your bracelet. So I'm going to go ahead and choose one more foam bead, and then I'm going to start working on the other side. So my next foam bead I think I'm going to use is, I think I'm going to use the glass slipper. Just make sure you find a deep pocket inside the foam bead. Find the easiest spot to push it through, and then just keep pushing it through until you can get to the other side. It's a little tricky in these foam beads, but it's definitely doable. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch up the color scheme a little bit, because I'm getting to my centerpiece bead, which I think what I'm going to use for my centerpiece, of course, is this really cute princess label. So with the princess label, I'm going to use that as the center of my bracelet, because I really want to show this one off. So now that I'm in the middle, I think I'm going to choose a different color. So I am going to do the white still next to my foam bead. I'm going to do the white, but I'm going to choose a different color right next to my centerpiece bead. So I think my different color that I want to use, I think I want to use either hot pink or purple. I think I'm going to go with purple. I do really like hot pink, but I think purple might look better with this. Plus, there's purple writing on my princess bead. So next, I'm going to go ahead and apply my princess bead. And the other thing you want to make sure of, guys, if you're using beads like this with photos on them, make sure that your beads are all facing the correct direction, so that if you're wearing it, that you see the pictures correctly. So for the princess, I need to make sure I line the princess up with the way the other beads look. So this is the way I'm going to slide it on. Now I have a feeling this one's going to be a little bit trickier. Ooh, the cord's getting out of my hand. Okay. push, push, push. Then you might need to grab and push again. And just keep doing this until you get to the end. So that's what I do. I kind of pinch it, make sure it's locked inside, and then I push it a little bit further. There we go. There's our centerpiece. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply a purple bead. You ask, why purple? I thought our pattern was white and pink and yellow. Well, it is, but we want the sides to match, right? So since we have a purple bead on this side, we want to put a purple bead on the other side and start working backwards now. So instead of creating the original pattern, we're going to work in a backwards pattern. So the next bead is going to be white. And the next will be a phone bead. Let's see. Well, normally I would create the same pattern, so I would have to do another glass slipper, but I think just for the sake of fun and showing you guys all these phone beads, I think I'm just going to try something completely different. So let's go ahead and load some pink lips onto here. Make sure, don't forget to line it up and make sure they're facing the same direction. Here's the hole in the bottom here. Some of these beads are trickier than others, and some may not even have a fully functioning thread. And then I'm going to continue the pattern backwards, which would be yellow, and then pink, and white, and then what's next? So what are we left with? We are left with the diamond or the star. So I'm going to go ahead and use the star. There we go. Everything's facing the right direction. Now we need to continue on with our last 4 beads. So we have blue, yellow, and pink. Oops, I see a mistake. That looks like blue, blue, pink. How did that happen? I don't know. How'd you let me do that, guys? Okay, so it's blue, yellow, pink, right? That looks better. Okay, now it's your choice when you go to tie off your bracelet if you want to leave just 1 white bead or add 2 white beads. I'd actually prefer just to leave 1 white bead because I don't see the point in having 2 white beads at the end unless you need to extend it and make it a little bit bigger. Which in my case, if I wanted to wear it looser, yes, I would do that. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave it the way it is. The other cool thing about having this end bead is that you can use to complete the bracelet that way as well. So you can just thread it through and do the same thing you did before, just tie 2, and in this case, for ending it, I would say let's tie 3 knots, or instead of tying it straight to the bracelet, you can actually use the end thread where you thread the first bead and then start tying knots in that. Most of you, I'm sure by now, know how to tie a knot, so whatever you think is best, or you can have your mom help you with that. Sometimes moms are really good at making special tight knots. Mommies are pretty good at that kind of stuff. So once you make sure it's nice and tight and there's no chance of it slipping, then you're going to go ahead and cut it off. Again, make sure you use your safety scissors, or have a parent help you with the sharp scissors. Uh-oh, look what just happened. As soon as I pulled my bracelet tight, my lips fell off. Oh no, my lips fell off. Goodbye. That was a kiss goodbye, lips. You're out of here. You're not part of our bracelet. Well, I'm sure that messed up our pattern just a little bit, but you can't really tell. It still looks awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bracelet on my hand and wear it. And there you have it, guys. We've made our pretty princess bracelet. There's so many colors to choose from. There's so many beads to choose from. So you guys can make them with any beads you like, any colors you like. And you know what? It's all up to your preference. You could be creative and make whatever fits your style. That's the funnest part about all of this, you guys. And so, I don't want you to forget about our Smart Kids Word of the Day. Looks like all of our letters got lost inside these yummy candies. We better find our letters and put them on the board. Let's see, we've got I. There we go, Smart Kids Word of the Day. I is the first letter to go up on the board. Let's see, we gotta search through the candies. We got the letter P. P is gonna go right up there next to I. Woo! Next we have the letter C. Put C right up there next to P. All this candy is making me hungry. What's your guys' favorite color? Sweet tart. Mine is blue. My next letter is E. E goes right up there next to C. Two more letters, guys. The letter R. Yeah, let's put R right there. And lastly, the wonderful letter N. Now I'm sure you all are thinking, wait a second, that doesn't make a lot of sense. That's not even a word. That's right, you guys, because the Smart Kids Word of the Day is a word scramble. That means that it's not spelled correctly at first. It's our job to figure out what the secret word is and how to spell it correctly. So as you notice, there is a clue on the bottom. Can anybody guess what the word is beforehand? No, it's too difficult. All right, let's check out what the clue says. The clue says, he's very brave and charming. Could you guys read that? He's very brave and charming. Let's try to spell Prince, guys, and see if it works. Hey, it is Prince! Well, that makes sense. Every prince is brave and charming, right? And we are talking about princess stuff today. But hey, guys, no princess story would be complete without a frog. A frog? Yeah, lots of frogs! Woo! They're jumping for joy. Why are they jumping for joy? Because they're waiting to be kissed by the beautiful princess so they can turn into princes. Is that real? I don't know. Let's see. Here comes Princess Pirate Izzy. You guys recognize Pirate Izzy? Yes, this is the first time she's ever gotten dressed up. That's because today she is a pirate princess. Doesn't she look beautiful with her tiara and her long, luscious hair? Ahoy, princes and princesses! I'm here to find the perfect frog to kiss and hoping that he'll turn into a handsome prince. Which frog should I kiss, guys? They all look the same and none of them look like a prince. Well, I do have my fairy dust. I wonder if that would help. Let's go ahead and sprinkle some fairy dust on this frog right here. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Alright, here it goes, guys. Come here, little froggy. Mwah! Oh my goodness! That ugly little warty frog did turn into a prince. Well, actually, a knight in shining armor. It's Mike the Knight. He came to be with his princess, Izzy. And look, they're riding off into the sunset, you guys. Nothing like a beautiful end to a sweet, sweet fairy tale story. Bye, guys. Thanks for helping me find my prince. See you later.